everybody, Keith here. I want to introduce you to one of my songs, Made for More, and it is from my self-titled EP. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how the song came about, story behind it, and play a little bit of it for you, and then maybe teach you a little bit about how you can play it pretty simply. So it's really centered around Compassion International, which is a child development organization that works worldwide to help free children from poverty in the name of Jesus. And they take a holistic approach, so they help kids from even before they're born. They help their mothers all the way through college age and help them get jobs and things like that. So, and my wife and I sponsor 2 children through Compassion, and we actually got to go last year to Ecuador to visit with Compassion, to see the development centers, to see the Compassion offices, to see the letters being translated, to see all sorts of things like that, and came back with this new recognition about the organization that I had been representing. And when we would go play, when my band would go play, I would get to speak about Compassion and invite people to sponsor children and become a part of the Compassion family and to help reach out in the name of Jesus to these kids in need. And it wasn't until I went there that I got to see it firsthand that it really became real to me. And I recognized at that point, coming back, that we oftentimes only focus on the things that are right in front of our faces, only the things that we can see day to day. And there are so many things going on beyond that the Lord desires to use us in. And I think in summary of the summary of the song is kind of that God poured down His love on us through Jesus. And because we know that love, we are called to share it, to spread it. And sometimes that is by sponsoring children in the name of Jesus. Sometimes that is helping out a friend or neighbor. Maybe there's people in need of Christ's love in our schools or in our workplace. Sometimes it's even in our home or even in our church. And I think we have a hard time overcoming the idea that we have to fulfill these religious duties in order to be a part of God's family or to be a part of a church. And really, that's not what it's about. It's about receiving and giving. You receive the love of Jesus, and then you share the love of Jesus through these different ways. And so that's really the idea behind Made for More. We were made to love. We were made to share His love. And we're made for more than what we see right in front of our faces. And so I'm going to play a little bit of it for you, and I hope you like it. Crooked smiles are all I see, empty eyes surrounding me, no better place for me to be. Wandering heart out on its own, a hungry child without a home. How will they know they're not alone? This is the moment, this is our time to speak the words of life. We were made for more than this. There's not one moment we can miss. We were made to love. We were made to love. The world will try to satisfy, but only love will give us life. We were made to love. We were made to love. There is one who breaks the chains. There is healing in His name. Only love will make a way. We were made for more than this. There's not one moment we can miss. We were made to love. We were made to love. The world will try to satisfy, but only love will give us life. We were made to love. We were made to love. We were made to love. It's pretty simple. There's really 4 main chords in the song, 5. There's an extra in the bridge, but the intro and the verse are very similar. So you kind of start off with a C, and you walk it down to that B, G over B. So you throw the B and the bass note right there. And I'm playing this relative to capo 2. So I'm playing it in the key of G, so you can really slide it and play it in whatever key is comfortable for you. So, but I'm playing it right now in capo 2. So when you start off with a C, you walk down to the G over B, into the D, into E minor 7, and back to the C, G over B to the D. So it goes like this, the intro to the D, E minor 7, C, E minor, or G over B, sorry, and then D. And then the verse goes, C, crooked smiles are all I see, empty eyes surrounding me, no better place for me to be. Very similar. So you start off with the C, crooked smiles to the G over B are all I see, the empty eyes is E minor 7, eyes surrounding me, see no better place to the G for me to be. And all the verses, that's all the verses go. And the pre-chorus and the bridge are actually the same. The pre-chorus goes, this is the moment, this is our time to speak the words of life. So you walk it up, you start with the A minor 7, you leave that string open right there for that 7. And you walk it up to the G over B. This is the moment, to the C. This is our time, to the D, to speak the words of life. In the chorus, this is the pattern. G, we were made for more than this. D over F sharp. You play that D in the bass note, the F sharp in the bass note. You don't have to, but D. Then E minor 7. We were made to love. We were made to love, to the C. Then you repeat it. G, D over F sharp, E minor 7, C. So the world will try to satisfy, but only love will give us life. We were made to love. We were made to love. And then, like I said, the bridge, same as the pre-chorus. A minor 7. There is one who breaks the chains. Walk it up. There is healing in his name. Only love will make a way. And back to the chorus. We were made for more than this. Same as the chorus as before. And then the outro is the same as the intro. So you got the C, the G over B, the D, the E minor 7, the C, the G over B, and then the D. And that's Made for More. So if you have any questions, I'd love for you to check out the chord chart on the website, or you can submit a question on there, and I would love to help you out.